It's about time for thyme. This lovely herb is a fabulous little herb. You can grow it in your house. You can, in a sunny window, you can grow it outdoors, have a kitchen garden where you have your herbs for cooking. But it's a lovely little herb and it has so much to offer as far as taste and health support. A little thyme goes a long way to help flavor a dish. We could all use more thyme. Hi, I'm Mary Bourne, traditional naturopath, and I love sharing natural remedies with people. Natural remedies have been around for hundreds, even thousands of years because they work and they work on people. So thank you for joining me today. I hope that you like this video and give me a thumbs up, share with others, comment. I love hearing from you. So if you subscribe and click on the little notification bell, you'll get notified each week when I present herbs for healing and health and nutrition. So if you've been watching my channel, my health to home classes have been the Preppy Herbalist, which means preparing and helping people get healthy. So it's been focusing in 2021 on single herbs. So I have quite a collection now of videos that talk about different herbs, their benefits, and their culinary taste treat type thing, things that you can do, recipes. So today we're going to talk about thyme. It's a great herb that can be grown in a pot in a sunny windowsill or in a garden. It does require sunlight, and some of you may have to get a little grow light, but it's beneficial to have herbs and to use fresh herbs in your cooking, because not only do they add wonderful taste, they actually add some great benefit. So let me get my slide going here. There we go. So some of the benefits that have been recorded and studied is to do with the respiratory system, and a wonderful tea that you can make with thyme and ginger and lemon. And I'll leave a link to the video that shows how to do that, but it's pretty basic. You just put 4 cups of water in a saucepan and bring it to a boil, and then add 1 teaspoon of dried ginger or an inch piece of fresh ginger cut into slices, and then 4 sprigs of fresh thyme. And for this recipe, you can just leave the sprigs, put them into the pot, because you're going to strain them later. And then you're going to add some of the lemon rind, save the juice, but add the rind. And once this comes to a boil, put it to a simmer and let it simmer for about 10 minutes. Then you want to strain it into a glass pitcher. And you don't have to drink all of it at once. You can put some in the refrigerator and drink it later. You can drink it cold, you can drink it hot, but it is very soothing for the throat. And if you add honey, that adds another element of soothing. Once you've poured it into the pitcher, that's when you want to add your juice and stir it up and sip on it. And it really does help with a dry cough, tickling in the throat experience. So I hope you enjoyed that little recipe. You can also take a screenshot if you just want the recipe and not watch the video on it. So from embalming fluid to incense, ancient Greeks and Egyptians understood the healing power of the herb thyme. With over 400 subspecies, this fragrant relative of the mint family is now common in spice racks of restaurants and family homes across America. So some of the ones that are more well known are the common thyme, lemon thyme, variegated thyme, and creeping thyme. Now, creeping thyme lays low to the ground and it makes a great ground cover, but it's very difficult to harvest. So most people stick with the first three as far as if they want to harvest in a kitchen garden. So refined carbs like sugar and white flour are processed foods that we love to eat, but they are no good for our health. Regularly eating these types of food leads to the development of gastrointestinal distress and the onset of colorectal cancer. By adding thyme to your meals, you can support the digestive system. And it's very easy to use. You just cut off a couple of these sprigs, and then when you want to use it, just pinch the stem and rip off the little leaves right into whatever you're wanting to add thyme to. It's wonderful in omelets and soups, fish. A lot of people will make a rub for chicken, and some people will just lay the thyme sprigs right on the fish, and that way it's easy to remove later on. But it is a great addition to the kitchen garden, and uh, you will find that it is really wonderful for health as well. So the U.S. Library of Medicine, in conjunction with the National Institute of Health, has this on their website. Plants produce phytochemicals to protect themselves from bacteria, viruses, and fungi, but they also protect food from spoilage when added to food. So in recent years, great interest has been focused on using natural preservatives in food products in light of recent studies that have indicated the possible adverse, well, we say possible, we know it's not possible, the real adverse effects of using these synthetic additives. In addition, natural preservatives improve human health because they protect against disease. So they not only deter spoilage, they also can add to the benefits of whatever that food is that you're serving. So it is a quite lengthy article with many studies referenced. It goes on to say infusions of thyme, and an infusion is simply just a strong tea. Have been used in health benefits for thousands of years as a cold treatment, antispasmodic, a carminative agent, traditional medicine in digestive problems, and an expectorant for upper respiratory tract infections. In addition, the potential therapeutic effects of thymol, which is one of the ingredients in thyme, is a treatment of disorders affecting different organ systems, such as the cardiovascular, nervous, and respiratory systems. So I'll leave a link in the description below for that website where you can get that article. The reason for my Health to Home and Preppy Herbalist series is to help people understand the natural medicines all around us, and that most of them can be picked from our own backyard. So I've often quoted Dr. Axe. He has some wonderful articles on natural health, and he cites 6 different ways thyme can help. So thyme oil is one of the strongest natural antimicrobials, making it a serious weapon against sore throats. It lowers blood pressure and cholesterol levels. So thyme produces antihypertensive activity, which makes it a great herbal choice for anyone suffering from high blood pressure. It prevents food from poisoning, as we saw. Thyme both prevents food contamination and decontaminates food. So sticking a sprig in with some food will help keep it last a lot longer without spoilage. So it can boost your mood. Carvacol, found in thyme, has mood boosting effects, and it may fight cancer. The carvacol also exhibits anti-tumor properties, fighting cancerous cells. So naturally, remedies support bronchitis, and thyme has been used for centuries to treat coughs and bronchitis. So it's a really good herb to have on hand. If you grow it in your garden, you can easily dry it, and then you can put it in a mortar and pestle and make different pastes and things like that for food. But it's a really easy herb to use. And another way to use it is through aromatherapy. So the body will uptake this wonderful beneficial oil simply by rubbing it on the feet. It can bypass digestion. So in this way, the oil can reach the bronchial capillaries and via the heart, lung, circulatory system, the entire body without being absorbed into the liver as what happens when you digest it in the oral administration. So in this fashion, one can also add lavender to calm the body while detoxing. So it's very simple. You just put some carrier oil, aloe vera gel in the palm of your hand, drop 10, 15 drops of the thyme and a couple drops of lavender, rub your hands together and massage the bottoms of your feet. And through the aroma of it, your body picks it up through the limbic system, through the breathing of it. You bring your hands to your nose, you can breathe it in, and your whole body is experiencing it within minutes. So make sure you try this beautiful oil. I'll leave a link in the description below where you can get a coupon for 25% off and experience that lovely oil for yourself. The best thing about thyme, it's perennial. Mine is coming back through the winter. It overwinters here in Michigan really well, and it does get bigger, but it's certainly controllable. It's in the mint family, but not nearly as invasive as mint. Thyme has more vitamin A and vitamin C, commonly taken by mouth for bronchitis, whooping cough, sore throat, colic, arthritis, upset stomach, stomach pain, diarrhea, bedwetting, intestinal gas, parasitic worm infection, and skin disorders. And it's a natural diuretic. So it helps if you have edema, which is water retention. And it's an appetite stimulant, but don't let that interfere with you taking it. If your appetite is normal, that's not a problem. What it means when it's an appetite stimulant is for those people who have lost the interest in food, it is beneficial. So I hope that you found some time for thyme and add it to your cooking and healing regime. It is wonderful to have sitting in your windowsill in plain sight so that you can use it really often. There's wonderful recipes on YouTube and the internet for using thyme in cooking. You can add a few little bits of the stem to a baked potato, to chicken. Find ways to use it. And just like garlic and ginger and all of these herbs, the more that you add these little beneficial helpers to your diet, the better your health is and the stronger your immune system is. So I hope that you found value in this presentation on the culinary and medicinal benefits of eating and growing thyme this spring, and that you will share some of the fun things that you've learned about today with your friends and family. Perhaps I've imparted some information that you didn't know about. And are more interested in either using the thyme oil or using the fresh herb or drying it. And I would love to hear from you on herbs that you want to know more about. And be sure to click on the notification bell so that you can be notified when I do more of these, which is about once a week. So like, comment, share, subscribe. And if you have specific things that you would like to email me about, Dr. Mary at bornforhealth.com. That's my website, bornforhealth.com. And I am very happy to share these little videos with you. Be thankful for people and gifts of nature, the flowers, and all the joy around you. And I want to thank you again for viewing. And until next week, this is Dr. Mary for the Health of It.